Yeah. Uh, it's episode 277 of the Midnight in the Bay podcast. I'm your host, Alex Woody, and who gives a shit? Really. No one cares about this show, so we're just gonna go accents. Hey, I'm gonna go full Indian. Ding, 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 ding. I'm gonna do them all. Hi, I'm fucking white. And I'm gonna teach you how to be a fucking loser. Alright? I'm gonna teach you how to be gross and ugly. Look at this. Look at this. What is this right here? What is that? It's not a pimple. It's like a bug bite. I don't know, only someone gross looking like me would get this. Oh, hi, you want to be bald, fat, and stupid? Here's the podcast, Midnight in the Bay. This is the most disgusting thing you can put on. If you're listening to this, you're a fucking loser, and you've really ran out of things to listen to. Just lost all the listeners. I'm big. I wish I could get a benefit from it. You know, hey, I'm fat. Nothing good ever comes from it. Interesting. However, I'm just figuring that out now. No benefit. Hey, if you're fat, your dick gets bigger. Nah. God created us. Yeah, unfairly. How about you make fat guys have some benefits? You would think one benefit. Oh, he's fat. He must be warm. Nah, guy. You see a fat guy with shorts, that guy's from Antarctica or something. It's not because he's fat. Because I'm fat and I'm cold all the time. I'm also a pussy though too. No benefits of being fat. Lizzo's dancing out there, but if you see her off camera, she's like out of breath. She's in the oxygen tank. There's no benefit to being fat, and it's funny that people have been moving the fat movement. You know, oh yeah, it's cool to be fat. Yeah, hey, be fat. Oh yeah, be fat and gain nothing from it. Oh, you'll gain something from it. Not seeing your dick when you shower. Oh yeah, another thing. This is what I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you in this podcast how to become a loser to the point where you don't finish college, even though everyone knows college helps you make more money. And I'm gonna have you live in a place that's so expensive that not having a college education means you're gonna work a job where your back gets injured all the time. This is cool. And you have to work it because I'm gonna teach you how to get a woman pregnant without a condom on, without you being ready. I'm going to teach you all that in this podcast. So just, remember what you're listening to. Oh, God. And they say this is a comedy podcast. People were thinking, oh, God, this guy's funny. These are all jokes. I wish I was joking. I really do. The person that says it's too cold right now is the same person that says it's too hot out during the summer. The same person you want to choke. The same person you regret marrying. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But it is always someone in like the office that goes like, yeah, they're never comfortable. I turn the heater up and then I turn it down and they're like talking too much. You're like, oh God, I'm glad I'm not a professional comedian. And it's the worst when you do comedy, you still have a daytime job, and you listen to podcasts of professional comedians. They're like, yeah, I woke up at 3 o'clock, drank some Jameson, banged my wife. She agreed to it because I'm a millionaire. And I rode roller coasters, and then I did this awesome gig where everyone laughed, and there's 50 million people there. And then I kicked a pig, and then I raced go-karts against all the NBA, and then I finger blasted myself with a bunch of money. You know what I mean? And you're listening to this like, life is great. You know what I mean? I think back, the dorks on the internet will go, it's like comedy anniversary. Yeah, it was mine the other day. I didn't post anything about it. 5 year comedy anniversary. And I thought since it was my 5 year comedy anniversary, we take a listen back to my first set. I want to take a listen back to how awful I was. I mean, I'm still awful, but I want to take a listen to really how awful, way worse, way worse. Yeah, you can tell I didn't finish college. I'm going to teach you how to speak bad. I'm going to teach you to the point where people think you're speaking another language. And every time I talk to Siri, it goes, I don't speak Japanese. Me either, guy. I just have a lisp. I didn't pay attention in school. I don't know how to pronounce English. Okay, here we go. This was March 8th, 2018 at 8:29 at night. It's a bar. No one's paying attention.
All right, kids, we're gonna keep this ball rolling. Next gentleman, we got this is his second time here and his second time on stage. Period.
5 airplane bottles of vodka
He's gonna
deep.
feel welcome, all right? Give it up. Just alone on his last name, he's funny already. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Alex Woody.
That's a sound machine. No one's clapping in the bar.
You guys take the microphone out of stage, so I might lift it up. I might lift the fucking mic up, maybe. I might say fat. Don't cut me off this time, alright? I'm medium fat. I know I'm not hugely fat. I'm not tall fat like the Starbucks girls like to say. But I'm medium fat. You know, I like to be medium fat. I don't like to be rude. You know, when someone's doing stand-up and you're sitting at the fucking bar talking about cocaine and bikes, it'd be nice if you turned around and looked at me, guy. Jesus Christ, I want to be bald too, but shit. You know, I got no jokes. I know it's my second fucking time around, but you're not gonna turn around and look at me, guy? Fuck! Yeah! You know? God damn, I go to Starbucks and I try to get a fucking venti coffee, but they always want to put the fucking whipped cream on, guy! Everyone looks at me like I'm fucking Trump's nephew. Guess what, guy? I voted for Gary! Yeah! Had to fucking drop my balls. I don't know, I came in here with no plan, no joke, invited 2 friends like a fucking moron. Great and Tom, I love that you guys are here, you motherfuckers. But you know what? It's hard for me to get to a joke when you got assholes sitting at the fucking bar being rude. You're not being rude, you're being cute, and I fucking love it. This guy's smiling, I love this guy right here. Wasn't planning on doing crowd work at all. But you know what? When I see a rude person, I think, maybe Trump was right. Build that fucking wall. Then build a wall around these dive bars. I don't want to come back in here if you're going to be a fucking dickhead and wear flannel and not pay attention to me. Yeah! I'm fucking angry. I'm a chubby white guy in America. You fucking kidding me? You know how hard it is to be a chubby white guy here? I love chubby white girls. I married a chubby Hispanic because she can fucking cook. I'm fucking angry. Everyone comes up here. Oh, my work. Oh, I had such a trouble. Try raising a 5-year-old with YouTube. Are you fucking kidding me? Last time, I was a little high and I wanted to
Voice cracked twice.
see what my kid was watching. Oh, great! He's watching a video that has Arabic writing. When did ISIS start making YouTube videos? I thought Donald Duck was just on that motherfucker. Thank you for repeating me. I appreciate that. Not throwing me off at all. Just keep talking. My whole bit was talking shit about you guys at the bar, but you guys just keep talking, keep making an ass out of myself. I love it. Starbucks, they do the same thing. You walk into Starbucks, all you want is a black coffee. And you walk up, and the guy's singing the Hamilton fucking Broadway play, and he's looking at me like I'm Trump's nephew. Still, even though I told him I voted for Gary, and I say I want a black coffee, he said, you want room for cream? I said, if I wanted cream, I don't have a punchline for that yet, but, you know, if I wanted cream, maybe I tuck my sack back, I don't know. I've kind of run out of things here, I kind of lost it. I appreciate Hank. I met Hank maybe 2 months ago, and he fired me up. I love it. I love establishments like this There's not too many like those donut shops. Those donut shop establishments where you go in, they're open from like 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. And you walk in, and if you go in high, it's amazing because donuts are great high. But they always got that Asian lady right there at the fucking counter. She's been making donuts since 2 a.m. Hey, I don't got anything after that. Come up here, hey. These assholes over here, I hope they're nicer to these other real comics because they ain't fucking giving a shit. I'm out, motherfucker.
Wow. That was intense. That was hard to listen to. That was a lot of anger. Why was I so angry? Look at me walking off the stage. Why was I so angry? Angry. I don't. Oh, and I was a lot skinnier too. That was the second set ever comedy. And then you listen to what I am now. Let's do a clip of how I am now, okay? Let's go. Let's compare the two. Fuck it.
Massage parlors.
Still a little yelly.
Asian massage parlors. Anyone ever been to one of those? No? You worked at one. That's racist, bro. I went to one. I didn't have enough money, so I jerked myself off. I asked her to stay in the room. She's like, I got customers. The weirdest part is she was white. I'm like, bro, that's so racist. You did an Asian accent, you fucking bitch.
A little bit of a difference. A little bit of pausing. A little less anger. A little more knowing what a joke is. It's funny that I got in stand-up and I didn't even know what stand-up was. So I just went up there, almost rant about and look crazy and people will laugh. And it's funny that when I got really crazy on that first recording and like serious, people were laughing. You know what I mean? It's almost like, yeah, and I've heard this before. I'm like, what? You're funny when you're not trying to be funny. Huh? What? It's not on a t-shirt? Roman gladiator said that. You're not funny if you're trying to be funny. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that one. But anyways, we're going to keep the comedy journey going. Suicide, hurricane may stop us. I don't know. I can't promise anything. But we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep rolling. We got shows coming up, too, I just want to say. And we got a ton of, well, not a ton, like 5 news articles of the week coming up. But just to give you an update, I'm going to be nowhere this week. I actually have the week off. You may see me at some open mics. I may go down to Copper Spoon in Oakland. Follow me on _AlexWoody Comedy on Instagram, and you'll see, my upcoming dates. You can always DM me, and please DM me dick pics. But I'll be at the Guild Theater, March 24th through the 25th, 2 8 o'clock shows. Yes, in Sacramento. So check me out. I am opening for Hannibal Thomas. So check that out. Or is it Thomas? Thomason. Oh God, you're a horrible promoter. Just go there, guys. It's gonna be a great show. That's the Guild Theater in Sacramento. That's all I got right now. I do have some more gigs coming up. I don't want to say anything, and then they're like, "Well, I didn't promise you that." But more coming up in April. We'll try to do a birthday show there. You know, guys, I'm turning 50. Speaking of birthdays, happy birthday, Doug. I know you're never going to hear this. You're smart and you don't listen. You're probably reading a book right now, something I should do. Just want to wish you a happy 35th birthday, you old bastard, you. Someone actually told me, I heard what you said on your podcast. I didn't like it. I was like, you listen to my podcast? Thanks. I called your wife a bitch. Did you know it's ironic? Oh, did you know? Did you know? It's ironic because I was driving behind someone with a I believe Bigfoot sticker, and I found it ironic because they believe in Bigfoot, but they don't believe speeding up on the freeway. You know what I mean? You could believe that there's a hairy creature out there, which the only hairy creatures I've seen that are that tall and scary are in Italy. But you don't believe in not even gradually speeding up, not speeding up at all, and causing a huge traffic jam. Hey, let's do 30 going on a freeway where people are doing at minimum 75, and if you're on 80, minimum 85. It's like getting on a fucked up Autobahn. It's like the ghetto Autobahn getting on 880, you know? And have you ever been someone and they're driving like this? People complain about Asian drivers. I think it's the elderly. Surprised there's not more drive-by shootings in Florida. Oh boy. My and I don't help the situation either because my grandma who's 95 drives and I'm sorry for the people out there. And I'm always afraid of getting behind an old person, an old Asian person, but getting behind an old person and like honking and flipping them off and you know flipping them off American style and British style and throwing stuff at their car and then looking and so it's grandma. Sorry I called you the N-word, grandma. My talking, I guess, is so unclear that my phone the other day confused the word A-N-D, for bitch. And that's why my wife's always mad at me. I had a evil fart the other day. You ever have a fart so evil that it makes people leave the aisle of the grocery store? I had such an evil fart, and it was silent too. You know, obviously I'm a sneaky motherfucker. And it hit a lady while she was bending over getting toothpaste, and I just saw her like a robot going, and then she was gone. See ya. And she looked disturbed. She looked like I just showed her my cock. Which I did, you know what I mean? But I also know she left because of the evil fire. Someone gave me a compliment last night at my comedy show. They go, "Your comedy, it's so incoherent." Thanks, Mom. I wish you can reverse puberty. I'm overthinking about women. Remember that before puberty hit, you just didn't think about vagina. You could like actually focus and like make music, and then pussy came along. You're like, fuck the bass guitar, fuck the football. I want China. I remember I went to an Asian massage parlor when I was younger. You know, when you're young and you, sorry, grandma, ejaculate, it jumps up high. I don't know about ladies, but it goes up really high. And I remember this old, she had to be like almost 70. Not my choice. When you go to an Asian massage parlor, you don't get to choose. They just, okay, and they follow you in the room and they watch you get naked. And she's in there and she's, you know, first off, I told her, hey, you know, she goes, that $200. I'm like, $200? Look at me, I'm 21. You know, I got zits on my face. I'm wearing an Aerosmith t-shirt. I got 50 cents, you know. Anyways, I gave her some money. I gave her a couple rubies or whatever they take. And she's off the races. And the scary part is she's drinking me off with all these oils, and she's looking right at my eyes. I'm like, I'm like looking away, you know, trying to focus. I got my eyes closed. Every time I opened my eyes, she was just like, it was like she wanted to look in my soul. I think the devil jerked me off. I think a little Korean devil jerked me off. Anyways, I come and it shoots up in this like really high up and then like lands on my boob. And she goes, "Oh my God, you come. It goes really high." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm 21." She goes, "Yo, Tom could play in the NBA." I'm like, she cracked a joke at the wrong time. I'm like, come on, I'm vulnerable. You know, it's all like soft and flaccid. I'm covered in fluid. I'm like, really? Come on, guy. All right, that's the that's the material of the week. I know this. No wonder no one's going to see me. Um, it should be called the high thoughts of the week. But let's get to the news. But before we do, this podcast, I can't believe still, is sponsored by Silver Tongue Audio. Go to Silver Tongue Audio and click on the podcasts that they offer. They're all free. Mine's on there, Midnight in the Bay. Free downloads right there. Click, click, click. And then you got Dazed and Disturbed. That's a fun one. Guy shines a little light on dark subjects with the help of Mary Jane. And then NPC podcast, non-player character podcast. That's a fun one. It's about video games. They're in the industry. They know what they're talking about. It's not just a chubby, bald, white, fat guy trying to act like he knows what he's talking about politics. But I don't talk about him. So go check out. It's fun. Go check out that website. You can't beat free, guy, can you? No, really, can you? I don't think you can. All right, so let's go to share screen. Bada bing, bada boom. And we're off. We're rolling. What the hell? We got two screens here. What the hell is going on here? Okay, we're good. I sound like my dad there looking at his phone every time. What the hell? How'd I get here? My dad, that's Pornhub. Oh, I was trying to call your mother. Most young men are single. Most young women are not. No shit, they gotta do a survey for this. More than 60% of young women are single, nearly twice the rate of unattached young women, signaling a larger breakdown in social romantic sexual life of the American male. Oh, great. Women criticizing. Men in their 20s are more likely than women in their 20s to be more romantically uninvolved. Oh, no shit. I wonder why. Because they don't have a pussy. You're a woman, you can have sex with anyone. You have sex with Michael Jordan. You know, a guy. You have to even pay a homeless woman to sleep with some of the guys out there. You know what I mean? Next, we all know this. Georgia woman intentionally crashes vehicle and Popeyes over missing biscuits. Let's hear it. I can't hear anything. Can you? Oh, because it's going through the microphone. Great. All right, well, we don't need to hear anything. I just want to say, I wish I had this lady's balls. You know what I mean? Like, unbelievable that this lady had the gonads, she must be trans, to run the car into the Popeyes. You know how many times I've thought about doing this? I one time got chicken nuggets, 20 piece, no sauces. I got blown up the whole country after that one. Horrible. And amen. I hope that she doesn't be in. How long is she gonna be in jail for? Let's take a look. 60. Probably had a hard life. What's her name? Belinda Miller. Oh yeah. First degree criminal damage. Let's see. The manager said the restaurant corrected the mistake and gave her the biscuits prior to the crash. Maybe she's a little insane. Never mind. You know. She nearly struck. Well, at least she didn't hit anyone. I wouldn't even put her in jail since she didn't hurt anyone. She was booked and given a $4,000 bond, which is a lot for down south. $4,000 down south is like $100,000 here. Suspected cannibal caught at airport with suspicious meat. Was this a piece of meat with an eyeball? Like, sir, I think your bag. We need to check it. This is terrifying. Brazilian murderer suspect who police believe may have engaged in cannibal practices. Why do you believe that? Oh, because he's wearing someone else's scalp. Has been arrested at an airport in Portugal with a suitcase containing suspicious meat, blood-stained clothing. Oh no, this guy just likes to dress up for Halloween. Wait a second, it's March. Mangola Mendes Fernandes, 26, was taken in custody at the Lisbon airport on Monday after getting off a flight from Amsterdam where he was suspected of killing 21-year-old Alan Lopes. Bro, you killed 21-year-old? You should have killed an old guy. I don't mind old people dying. They've lived a life, you know? Wow, they found Portuguese police pieces of meat that were found inside plastic bags stuffed in his luggage. Could be human flesh. Ugh, I'm so glad I'm not a police officer. Look at this guy. He's scary looking. He looks like he eats people. Jesus, guy, don't come after me, please. I hope you don't listen to the podcast. So they charge him. Can they lock him up for life? Oh God, That guy's like every guy I went to high school with. Oh my god. Well, they killed this guy. Well, he's pretty ugly. I don't mind that. God, I'm going to hell. Well, it doesn't say they're gonna lock him up forever. The mom claimed that the meat found in the son's possession in Lisbon was the same that was offered to him by Lopes. So she's saying that the other guy offered his body to eat. Oh, yeah, right. Moms, always lying. Hey, if my kid got caught fucking killing a black chick, it'd be like, oh no, he was performing CPR. You know what I mean? You gotta protect your kids. You know what I mean? Pete Davidson, Chase Sui. He's always fucking someone really young and hot, asshole. Hope that guy comes back as a fat dude. He crashed into Beverly Hills home. And the ironic part is he crashed into a home where a daughter of a man, 16, was home alone. What, Pete? You making a threesome entrance there? Creep. Oh, let's not end with that one. That one's funny. Take a look at this. This is in San Francisco. She's just walking down the street, and Ati. If I saw an Ati pull up next to me, I wouldn't think two guys would jump out and rob me. So obviously that's a stolen car. Or it's just a rich person angry, like sound like me on the set, They robbed her midday. That's the crazy part. At least they didn't beat her up or rape her. That's cool. But yeah, these guys are so desperate for money, they're robbing during the day. Okay, let's end on a funny note. Oh gosh, we can't hear it. Oh, we gotta hear this. Come on, we gotta hear this. Oh, this is bullshit. Come on, hang on, guys, hang on. Oh, I gotta play this the next episode. We're gonna have to get that on. That's too funny not to play for people. Anyways, guys, that's been the podcast. Sorry I couldn't get the last video up, but you probably should be happy because that was a video of your mom getting fucked by an old homeless retard guy. Didn't use that word on purpose. My dad told me to use it, so blame him. His address is 274 Hills Spire Court, and that is Dublin, California. Here is Heat Club. Bye. You always get a little snap. That's how you know you're old and fucking white. Uh-huh. New day. We go home.